Whenever you work with Excel, you'll enter information or content into cells. Cells are the basic building blocks of a worksheet. You'll need to learn the basics of cells and cell content to calculate, analyze, and organize data in Excel. Understanding cells. Every worksheet is made up of thousands of rectangles, which are called cells. A cell is the intersection of a row and a column. Columns are identified by letters A, B, C, while rows are identified by numbers 1, 2, 3. Each cell has its own name or cell address based on its column and row. For example, the selected cell intersects column C and row 5, so the cell address is C5. The cell address will also appear in the name box. It is noted that a cell's column headings and row headings are highlighted when the cell is selected. You can also select multiple cells at the same time. A group of cells is known as a cell range. Rather than a single cell address, you will refer to a cell range using the cell addresses of the first and last cells in the cell range, separated by a colon. For example, a cell range that included cells A1, A2, A3, A4, and A5 would be written as A1, A5. Cell range A1, A9. Cell range A1, C9. To select a cell. To input or edit cell content, you'll first need to select the cell. Click a cell to select it. A border will appear around the selected cell, and the column heading and row heading will be highlighted. The cell will remain selected until you click another cell in the worksheet. You can also select cells using the arrow keys on your keyboard. To select a cell range. Sometimes you may want to select a larger group of cells, or a cell range. Click, hold, and drag the mouse until all of the adjoining cells you want to select are highlighted. Release the mouse to select the desired cell range. The cells will remain selected until you click another cell in the worksheet. Cell content. Any information you enter into a spreadsheet will be stored in a cell. Each cell can contain different types of content, including text, formatting, formulas, and functions. Text. Cells can contain text, such as letters, numbers, and dates. Formatting attributes. Cells can contain formatting attributes that change the way letters, numbers, and dates are displayed. For example, percentages can appear as 0.15 or 15%. You can even change a cell's background color. Formulas and functions. Cells can contain formulas and functions that calculate cell values. In our example, sum B2, B8 adds the value of each cell in cell range B2, B8 and displays the total in cell B9. To insert content, click a cell to select it. Type content into the selected cell, then press Enter on your keyboard. The content will appear in the cell in the formula bar. You can also input and edit cell content in the formula bar. To delete cell content, select the cell with content you want to delete. Press the Delete or Backspace key on your keyboard. The cell's contents will be deleted. You can use the Delete key on your keyboard to delete content from multiple cells at once. The Backspace key will only delete one cell at a time. To delete cells. There is an important difference between deleting the content of a cell and deleting the cell itself. If you delete the entire cell, the cells below it will shift up and replace the deleted cells. Select the cells you want to delete. Select the Delete command from the Home tab on the ribbon. The cells below will shift up,